Hello, hello everyone. It is me, Jennifer, with Clear Path Intuition. How are you all this beautiful day? I hope you all enjoy the sunshine. This is my new place, my new altar, my new desk, where I'll be conducting my reading, my readings from here on out. Still fighting those allergies, so still sound like I smoked a carton of cigarettes, but I didn't. Just a few, not a carton. So I've already kind of pre-shuffled, so we'll let that be, and we'll go ahead and say my prayer. Spirit, please allow me to be the channel for this reading. Please let only information for the greatest good come through me today, and only information from love and light. Amen. Okay, let's get started. It seems that my niche is going to be twin flame readings. I mean, I've tried a couple of readings for. I did a reading for Taurus. I did a reading for. I think it was, which one was it? Taurus and Gemini. But it always seems to be twin flame information that comes through me. So that's what I'm going to stick with. Today we are going to read for the Divine Masculines. The last one I did was for the Divine Feminines. So we're going to do a reading just for the Divine Masculines today. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and say, please help me get my channel off the ground. The more thumbs up that I get, the more that my video will be circulated. And so more viewers will start to watch. I have a lot of great information for others, since I myself am on the twin flame journey amongst the regular life journey. And so it seems the information that comes through me is from situations I've already been through as well. So it's almost like a reflection. So I have a lot of great insight for those that are on the twin flame journey. If you have questions, in the description box, you'll find my contact information. Please feel free to email me at any time with any questions. I am also giving away a deck of cards for those. Once I get the Soul's Journey lesson cards, I have a brand new deck here that I am going to be giving away to the lucky person. Now, in order to qualify for this giveaway, I need you to do 3 things for me. Very simple, very easy. I need you to give me a thumbs up. Please help me get my channel going. Also, leave me a positive comment. Some sort of, even if it's a little criticism, that's fine. I'm all about some constructive criticism. I really enjoy, I really use and appreciate the feedback of all. As long as, just don't be rude. And then there's no sense in ever being rude. And then subscribe to my channel. So subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment, just any type of comment, and then we'll be once I get 50 subscribers, I will be choosing from the comments in my videos, all the videos since I have started. Those who have done all 3, because I can see who subscribes, those who have done all 3 for me will be the entries for this drawing for the brand new set of the Soul's Journey lesson cards. So that's what I'm going to start with. They are beautiful. See how beautiful they are. And this is what the book looks like. We always have to read from the book to get the entire message. Oh, this is something else, so I will put this aside. So go ahead. Do those 3 things for me. Get into the journey, or get into the drawing for the Life's Journey lesson cards. Help me out. I have a lot of great information for you guys that's on this journey. So let's get started. Let's see what Spirit has to say. What lesson for the Divine Masculine, Spirit? For Divine Masculine, what lesson? And for the group that I am channeling for, what lesson do we need to concentrate on today? For the Divine Masculine, what lesson does the Divine Masculine, for the group you want to concentrate on today? There we go. Patience. Okay, so this patience card is going to be the center of our reading. Let me move these up here. You move this over here. So we have patience. So you can see it. Patience, it says. Let's put these aside now. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So call to patience. Let's read from the book. For the divine masculine, Spirit has brought out the patience card. Spirit wants you divine masculine men that are on this twin flame journey, the group that I am channeling for. So energies can be reversed whenever I say he or she. It could actually be she and he. Everything is about energy. Those roles can be reversed. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. You will find out, you will figure out very quickly if it is your journey that I am reading for. It seems like there's mass groups of those that are on the same journey. Same situations, just different people pretty much. So let's go from there. Okay, I should be good. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Earth has become a place of instant gratification. You must focus on the maxim. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. This card has come to you because you need to learn the joy of anticipation. The process of doing is so rich in lessons. But when you concentrate only on the goal, those experiences are disregarded. Life is an unfolding, and life is an unfolding, and the more patience you practice, the more you will let the universal energy celebrate itself through you and bring the experiences and situations your soul requires. You need to learn that there is a rhythm to everything in the universe, and the more you are living with patience, the more aware you are of the lessons your soul is studying. You are on a path. There are signposts. If you are speeding down the path, you will miss the little miracles and treasures that have been placed there. Exactly. You will miss those things that have been placed there. If you kind of figure out that, hey, if I do this or do that, you can't speed walk through these lessons. You have to, the reason why we are here in our energetic souls, or the whole reason why we are in these human bodies is to experience, to have the human experience, okay? So I'll pull some tarot now. I was going to do this one, but I'm being pulled to pull regular tarot for the moment. These cards are very thick. Sometimes I do better when I do half. I've already pre-shuffled everything. I love to give everything a shuffle. So just to make sure I have cleared, and I'll take some of this one. And they're very thick. And let's see if I can get it done. Look at me go. All right, and I'll put them together. Give what I can there. All right, I always get the first half in, so we'll cut. All right, so let's pull some tarot and see what wants to come out for the masculines. We have the Lovers. I'm not taking reversals today. All right, we have the Nine of Swords. Somebody is up in their head, overthinking. Overthinking, a lot of overthinking is happening. Somebody wants things to happen right now. Okay, we have, I'm going to move these here out of the way. The Chariot. Things are moving as they should be. But somebody's up in their head about how they think things should be. We have the Eight of Cups. Okay, this is somebody walking away from things that no longer served them. Okay, this is recent past. Then we have somebody that's working really hard on their future, on their pinnacles, on their value, on their money. Okay, so recent past. I'm going to pull the energy here. Excuse me, little allergies. And just breathe here through this for a sec. Get all of my messages for you guys. Okay. we have someone that has walked away previously from things in which no longer serve them. And at this moment, the things that no longer serve them included the divine masculine. Okay, so the divine feminine has walked away from the divine masculine, and now the divine masculine, and it seemed like it was because the divine masculine did not know what he had. He thought, you thought, divine masculine, that first of all, you didn't want to come to terms with the fact that this connection was what it was, which was a divine connection. Okay, and after now you have time to reflect on everything. You now know that she is your cup of tea. She's the everything that you ever want, and you're afraid that she's moving on with her life. This is you in fear that she is moving on with her life. Okay, and you're afraid that she's moving along with someone else, but really she is alone. She's by herself, and she is really concentrating on building her life. So that's what's in your head. You have in your head, and you're worried to death during this separation. And your separation could have been for different reasons, but during this separation, you're scared to death. You're up at night. You're overthinking about her with someone else. Okay, but really, all that she can think about is you. She is moving forward in her life in a positive manner, and okay, she's moving forward in her life in a positive manner. Instead, she is not moving towards this. She's not with someone else, masculines. She is doing this. And remember, the she can be he. So the roles can be reversed in this situation. So she's actually doing this. She's working hard. She is concentrating on herself. She's concentrating on building a life for herself, to getting into her new career. Most of us have taken on new career paths. Okay, new career paths. This is forward movement for her into a new career path. And I'm going to hang on a second before I go forward. So current energy of the situation. I'll pull a few tarot for that. Ooh. Then I'll switch it up to this other tarot deck, which is a little bit different. I really like it. Starting to use it. It's called Today's Journey Tarot. This right here is the Modern Witches Tarot. So let's get a few more for current energy. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Death card. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is not bad. This means, because you have this Knight, okay, and then you have the Death, but then you have this Ace. So this means the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. Okay, let's see what's going on here. All right, so we have some masculine energies that are really contemplating on what their next move is. See, previously, or you're really wanting to just rush in and go after your feminine. Okay, this is what you're wanting to do. You want to jump on your horse and take off and go right to her where she's at. But stop. You don't need to do that, because this way of irrational thinking, the way that you used to do things, you being in that King of Wands energy, that King Dingling energy, this doing shit without thinking, this thinking with your other head type stuff needs to stop. You need to really, that type of ending, that type of motion, cease. Death to it, that stops. Now, a person that has new opportunities, you have a new opportunity now for abundance, but it's going to take you taking the time to thinking about what it is that went wrong and what you did wrong, and think about what it is that you did right. because you did something right. Not everybody does everything wrong. You obviously did something right because she can't stop thinking about you either, okay? She is, wherever she's at, she is thinking about you. You were her 2 of Cups that is still filled. And she is feeling the loss of you. And you need to take the same energy and think about the things that you caused that caused the loss, and come to terms with the things that make you feel full, the things that you're wanting in life. What is valuable to you now, okay? Because now that you see what isn't, now you need to turn around and see what is. And she is doing nothing but thinking about you, seeing everything that was lost because you were her everything, but she's feeling such a loss of you. So she is taking herself and she's burying herself in her work. So take on this hangman energy, and sorry, kind of looking outside there. You need to stop, hang yourself up by your foot. Don't be this person, but take this energy, this hangman energy, to stop and reflect on what makes you feel fulfilled and what it is that's of value in your life. And she is taking on the same energy, and she is stopped and she's working on her new ideas, the things that are important to her, and she's reflecting on you and the loss of you. So, okay, pause there. Okay, now moving forward, Spirit, what does the Divine Masculine need to do moving forward in order to gain union with his Divine Feminine? Now, I am going to go ahead and say that not all of you are meant to be in a romantic relationship for this life, okay? Some of you are, some of you aren't. Some of you will be able to, some of you will not be able to, because your masculines will not wake, or they just, or, you know, you're just not going to get it together in this life. We have intervention. Okay. Ooh. Moving forward. We have intervention. Can't rush anything because everything's going to happen in divine timing. The divine, the moment you try to rush anything to build a life that you think is going to happen, Spirit's going to tell you, hey, guess what? We're going to intervene because everything's supposed to happen in divine timing. So, this is where you need to stop and take the time to contemplate, learn the lessons. This one is patience. Things will happen in divine order, in the divine timing, and things will happen. Don't come up with this big elaborate plan that you think you want for your life, because let me tell you, Spirit has his own plans. And this is where this lesson right here also furthers this lesson. If you want, first of all, what faith really is faith is letting go of the outcome of a situation. Faith is letting go of trying to control the outcome, or trying to control things to work in a way that you think you should. First of all, we need to have this patience, because everything happens in divine order, as this says right here. And this is the lesson for today. To truly have patience, you have to have faith. And what faith is having faith in Spirit, okay, that of letting go of the outcome, letting go of how you think should be, and having faith in Spirit that he will take care of you. And that you're giving him your faith. And then in return, he's going to be able to trust that they're going to be able to depend on you to do the right thing. So therefore, once you show them that faith and hand over the outcome of whatever you think, however you think things should go, and you give that faith to Spirit, then you have built trust with Spirit, and Spirit will in turn will give you the abundance, the things that you are wanting in life. They will, now this could be, it doesn't have to be about money, okay? It doesn't have to be about money. It doesn't have to be about, you know, it could be about just the simplest thing of, just the simplest of things that you hold value. It doesn't have to be riches and, you know, being a millionaire, so on and so forth. You know, it's just whatever it is that you hold value. And sometimes Spirit is going to humble you to show you the things that you hold of value is not in line with what is in your greatest good. And He is going to give you what it is that you actually should be valuing. And they're always going to provide. Spirit's always going to do what's in your greatest good. So handing over the outcome, handing over trying to control the situation, and just giving it to Spirit, and showing Him that you have faith in Spirit will turn around, and that will give Spirit trust in you, okay? And with this faith and trust bond that you all have now given to each other, Spirit is going to provide you with what it is that is in your greatest good, and you will find that is always way better than what you was trying to control the situation to be in the first place, okay? So, moving forward, current energy. Remember this patience, because see this intervention? This right here is you trying to make things happen in a certain way, and this is the tree falling down in the path to block you there. So when you find in blocks, if you're trying to move, if you're trying to move in a direction and you're finding blocks, and that is Spirit intervening, saying, "Ho, pull on the reins a little bit, ho your horses," and you, this is where you know you need to stop, breathe, have patience, because see this roller coaster? There is something in this roller coaster of life that you need to take some more time on this roller coaster and learn. There's some lessons that you are still needing to learn. So here's the Seven of Earth, which is the Seven of Pentacles. This is, see how they're just bored and waiting for a message to come in? See how they're bored and just waiting for the mailman to bring a message? The messages are going to come to you. So it's just you sitting there and staring for the lessons at the mailbox is not going to be where you're always going to find the messages. The messages sometimes are going to come in by a bird. Sometimes you're going to find them under a fucking rock. So you really need to learn to stop looking for the obvious and start paying attention. See this Four of Water? This is somebody that's just sitting there walking through with their head down. This Four of Water is like the Four of Cups. They're not seeing over here that somebody's reaching out to give them that message, because you're just walking along with your head down because you was sitting at the mailbox. Oh, my message didn't come. I can't see what's going on. I don't know what to do. So you're just walking and feeling sorry for your ass self. Instead, because you're sitting there feeling sorry for yourself and thinking about everything that you don't have, you're missing this somebody right here that's trying to reach out to you and give you the message that you need. Because messages are going to come through people. They're going to come through items. They're going to come through like little billboards, songs that just show up in your head. Like my biggest thing is my clairsentience. Whenever I realized following your intuition, you know, because I realized when I was how clairsentience actually works. If something I hear in my own voice, and also I get songs stuck in my head. Well, of course, if you hear a song on the radio that morning or something, of course, you know, it has a tendency to get stuck in your head over the day. But what about the days where there's a song stuck in your head and you didn't hear that song? Exactly. That right there is a prime example of clairsentience. That's a prime example of your team trying to give you messages. So once you realize you have the song stuck in your head and you didn't hear that song, it's time for you to stop and examine those lyrics of that song, because that is a message right there. Okay? That is hearing a message from your team, from your spiritual team, which could be your guides, your ancestors, angels. Angels work for me. So start following your intuition. Start staying present in the now, because if you are not present and you're stuck in the past. You can't change the past no matter what you do. All you can do is work on the now. Work on yourself now. Start following your gut instincts. All the things that you ignored that got you separated in the first place, that is where you need to start following those instincts. Start really coming into what those messages are for you and how Spirit is working for you to get you these messages. Okay? So you ask. All you have to do is ask. So if you're not present in the moment, you're going to miss opportunities that are being handed to you because you are stuck in the past or you're stuck in the what ifs of the future. So stay focused, be present on the now. Okay, anything else from this deck, Spirit? For the Divine Masculine, we have the Five of Air. Oh, look at this car salesman. This is, this one wanted to come first. We have the Three of Air. We have the Ten of Water. Ooh, Ten of Cups. Sometimes, and I just had this lesson with someone else, and then we have this Union card. Okay, here we go. Here's your future potential. Here's your future potential outcome, Divine Masculines. This is the Five of Air. This is like the Five of Swords. Okay, this is you moving away from things in which do not serve you. This is you leaving behind the scam artist ass shit and ass ways that you used to be. Okay, leaving that behind. And this is the Three of Swords, because all it did was leave you alone. It left you sitting at the dinner table by yourself, hollering out for the person that you want the most, and leaving an empty setting on the other side. Okay, so you have to remember how you were this, and then start keeping in mind now what is your Ten of Water, what is your Ten of Cups. What is it that what brings you joy, fulfillment, that brings you those emotions that you truly loved when you had them? It was when you were with your Divine Feminine. Okay, now your Divine Feminine, like I said, roles can be reversed. I could be talking to a she, and the feminine could be a he. So however this resonates for you, and please take these messages. You'll know pretty quick if I'm talking to your group. Okay, so, and you'll know if you are or not. So still give me a thumbs up and subscribe, because I could be talking to your group next. This is a very powerful lesson of patience. With patience and really taking the time to reflect on your shady ass behavior, okay, that got you sitting at the table alone. Okay, thinking about all the times, the good times that you had, and who it was that actually brought you your fulfillment, and who it is that you really want to be with, who it was that did that, and that was your Divine Feminine. Okay, now some of you, like I said, was saying earlier, is that some of you all are not meant to be in a romantic relationship, and that is okay. This is still your person in the universe. You all still need to be there for each other. Divine Feminines, if you are cross-watching, please listen to what I'm saying. We know that he did some shady-ass shit that caused you a lot of pain and a lot of sorrow. But you know what? He did his job. He did his job, which was to wake your ass up, to bring you into the person, the beautiful, wonderful, knowledgeable, wisdomed, abundant person that you are today, and you're going to be going forward. Okay, you hired them essentially because to do this for you. Okay, let's keep that in perspective. Now, this is when he needs you the most, because he is trying to sit and reflect on all the things that he's done, because that's his karma. He gets to feel, he or she gets to feel and reflect on all the things that they did to you that caused you pain. They get to reflect on all that. They get to feel it too. So, Spirit is going to make sure they stay there and they really get these lessons. Right now it's patience. Okay, previous lesson, I can try to pull one. What was a previous lesson you all did master? So you all got these messages here. You know what you need to do moving forward. Patience, let everything happen in divine timing. Turn it over to Spirit. Let Spirit do their job to show you that they have your back. Give them that faith, and it would build that trust in you. Now, just for shits and giggles, I am going to go ahead and pull, just to kind of propel you forward, to make you feel proud of yourself and how far that you've come in this journey. What is a lesson, please, Spirit? Please give me a lesson that the Divine Masculines have mastered. What is a lesson that the Divine Masculine has mastered already? What is a lesson that the Divine Masculine has mastered already? That way you can see how far you've come. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear and with confidence. You have mastered already courage. Divine Masculines, you have mastered the lesson of courage. Now let me read that from the book, because you need to be proud of yourself. You need to give yourself pats on the back. You have mastered the lesson of courage. And this was what the lesson was. You need to remind yourself that part of the challenge of being a soul is learning to honor your own power. By listening to your inner voice and following its advice, you are acknowledging the perfection of your intuition. Fear is only an illusion, and obstacles are great opportunities for you to demonstrate that coming from a place of love will conquer all of fear's disguises. Okay, first of all, the reason why you acted and did the things that you did was because of you were acting out of fear. Okay, you were this car salesman energy because of the fears that you had for whatever reason, whether they conditioned for you, whether it's because of things that you had done or things that people had done to you, you were acting from fear. Okay, so you have now seen the error of your ways, and you have reflected on that, and you now are having the courage. You see what happened. You've taken that lesson, and now you have moved forward with courage. It says, perhaps you are changing career paths or entering or exiting a relationship. This test has been put before you because it is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you, and only you, can make the correct decision. By not taking that step forward, you may find yourself 2 steps back, only to face that same obstacle again. That's right. You all that is with me today, still listening right now, courage. You found the courage to overcome those fears and move forward. So be proud of yourself, Divine Masculines. Congratulations. And so now we're working on the lesson of patience, and we just went through that. So moving forward, let things happen in divine timing. Okay, don't rush it. Stop, take the time to actually get the lesson. You can't rush through this. You can't rush through the process, or else you won't get the lesson that Spirit wants you to get. So I want to pull you guys some Law of Attraction cards to... What is it? Law of Attraction. What is it? What is something that the Divine Masculine needs to remember going forward to help propel them, to help keep in mind? Woo! Look at that. We have, I can't make this shit up. Courage. All right. Don't forget the lesson that you learned. The lesson that you mastered already is courage. Says, my fear of rejection does not stop me from bravely going forward. Thank you. Bravo, Spirit. I bow. Thank you. All right, let's get one more. I love it. Spirit is good. There's one person that's going to have your back. Right here. It was already turned up. Empowerment. I recognize and appreciate all that inspires me to feel empowered. Exactly. You recognize and you appreciate all that inspires you. So what goals is it that you are working towards now going forward? And who is it that you're working towards going forward? What is it that is empowering you to do the right thing, to slow down, have the patience, and to do the lesson work so that you have this beautiful, abundant life for yourself going forward? Okay, so what is it that's empowering you? So take those lessons. I want to thank you all for joining me today. I'm Jennifer with Clear Path Intuition. Please like, give me a thumbs up, and also please subscribe and leave me a comment, a positive comment preferably. And once I get 50 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a brand new deck. Let's see if I have it here. Oh, look, I do. Proof. See, look at this beautiful wrapped deck of the Soul's Journey Lesson cards, which is these cards right here. That and they're wonderful cards. So they came in very useful. It's a beautiful deck. Here's this. This is what they look like on the other side. And then on this side, you know, you have envy. I mean, you have all kinds of things that humor, indecision, all these lessons that Spirit wants to communicate to you. So once I get 50 subscribers, this deck will be going to the person that has done all three things: subscribed, liked, give me that thumbs up, and gave me a comment. So thank you very much. You all have a wonderful day. I can't find my remote to turn it off. I don't know what I did with it. And so here we go. Thank you. Have a great day.